Yes, so it's a good Sunday, Palm Sunday. Again, the church, welcome back, and of course, we are going into a new Holy Week. Yeah, my name is MC Fresh on the Fresh Exclusive Media, YouTube, TikTok, and other platforms like X. So we welcome you on this episode today, and we are on our concept of the hash market sides. So we are. Market sides. So we are Makerere University is in the political season. So far, candidates have been nominated, and we are waiting for the day that's come 9th April to vote. We have 13 Guild presidential candidates and other GRCs in the schools and chairpersons of colleges, but our main focus for today is on the Guild presidents. On my table here, on my chair, I have two big men, political analysts as far as university politics is concerned, and I'll first introduce one by one, and then they can tell you and greet you, then you can proceed. Remember, my name is MC Fresh on the Fresh Exclusive Media. So, Mr. Dumba, on my right hand side, welcome to Fresh Exclusive.
Thank you.
Yes. A word to your viewers, please.
Our viewers, we are happy that you're watching us, and we want to assure you that we are going to give you the best of the best when it comes to Fresh Exclusive Media on our weekly series of #MarkTheSide.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dumba. Mr. Kamukama Jr. on Kuvabuto nga politics. So introduce yourself to the viewers and the word, then you can proceed.
Okay, thank you. This is Kamukama Jr., student of journalism, a political analyst, and I do welcome you all, the Gen Zs and Gen X, on this show.
Okay, Kamukama sigala no mzindaro. This question I think goes to you, whether it's a question or whether it's a what. But yesterday, the Electoral Commission ya Makerere University have been releasing a document showing that it doesn't want any more poster either on campus, outside campus for those contesting. I think this came after some violent methods the supporters used on the Guild presidential candidates debates day. I don't know whether you attended, whether you were there or not, but where is the future? How is it? Someone who has put money in printing posters, put money in circulating them all over campus and outside the university, and within days remaining to the polling day, the Electoral Commission came on and said, we no longer want any physical poster and physical campaigns. Does it change anything as far as the political environment right now?
It's next to what? What do you think I want to air out? So this is next to political censorship, and this is one of the symbols that Uganda, right from the central governance up to universal institutional governance, we are losing democracy.
No, it's not losing democracy, but Makerere University doesn't allow physical campaigns.
What do you think so?
And I just want, what I want you to tell us, whether it is immune for someone who have put a lot of money in putting these posters, and you come and say when you see any poster on campus or outside campus, they are disqualified from the race. So the Electoral Commission with other methods they can use to cap down the environment.
So the only one problem we've got here is that most of us know that we are in .com era. International internet or international network.
Yes.
So for you Gen Zs, you've embraced social media. That's why the university council, university administration is convinced to force you into a digital system of either campaign, learning, everything.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Kamukama. Mr. Dumba. Usually, it seems to be usual, we have 13 Guild presidential candidates. The other time we had 14, but according to me, the other time, the candidates, the rest were between around 4 people or 3. atenga we twachilaba it was about center mu basalirwa ne JB. This time around the story seemed to change. We see they are sharing power. There's the energy on ground. Bola Dangote wali, you see Mujuzi there, you see Karema there, ogendo laba Kadondi, this the Nupo candidate wali, the charges they seem to be sharing the same ground. Kugwe, what does it mean on your side? Tuelekeleza kuchi.
Thank you very much. Before I answer your question, I want to first also say something on the question you asked Kamukama.
Yes.
That in a country where we have physical voting, why is it that the epitome of knowledge, as we call ourselves, the theater of intellectuals, is resorting to online voting, and where the entire back end is controlled by the administration? So that beats my understanding as a person. It's not bad to have online elections, but why is the entire back end controlled by the administration? Innovation should enhance democracy, but not again having everything controlled by the administration. So the question is simple: why? And why would you give people an ultimatum of 2 hours to remove all the posters? It doesn't make sense. These candidates have put in their money, and still the document is signed. So to me as a student, I don't agree with that. And then to your question,
no, wait.
Yes.
You say that the entire thing is controlled by the administration, but Makerere University has an independent electoral commission, and it's the one that issued that document, sir.
Yeah, do you, can I ask you a question? Do you believe that the electoral commission is independent?
That's what they tell us.
That's why they tell us, and that's why they want us to believe. But let's not go into that.
Okay.
But we all know what is happening in the university. That is it. So we are seeing that the atmosphere is becoming hotter and hot every day. But out of the 13 candidates, in my perspective, I see we have 2 candidates that are leading this race.
Out of 13,
yes,
we have 2 candidates in the race.
Only
who is
2
taking
candidates.
each other.
Yes.
So literally means that the rest are looking the certificate of participation.
Apparently, that is what they are looking for.
Okay, justify your thinking. Why you think that they only 2?
Yeah, this is very evident. We are seeing that we have on the 2 candidates. I would give Hannah Kalema, who is independent, and then Gracious Kadondi, who is running on the NUP ticket.
Yeah.
So those are the only 2 candidates you are seeing on ground, because even if you go into the student community, they are the names that you will hear. You will hear if you're talking about Dangote, if you're talking about Mujuzi, but that number is very low. But everywhere you hear Reboot, when you go some other place, you see no Kados. Yes.
No, but okay. We talk about that. Dangote is one of the guys that came first in the race, right? Yeah. So Kokuja. Then we gave this MM. Okay, on my perspective, is the and these people are sharing the ground, because why? Go on the maintain a man. After the time you meet them, ground usanga this is agent. You see, in university politics, it's so hard to find omuntu akubirira onnyo. I don't have money, but someone is akuna kwamba akubirira omuntu. Understand? So we talk about this guy. How many colleges does the university have now?
Are they 11 or 9?
Yeah.
There are 11 colleges and then 1 school.
1 school. So Hannah Kalema comes from Chus.
Yes.
Kadondi, no Kados come from
CHS.
Then Dangote.
Cobhams.
Okay, let's first talk about those ones. Olonza. Who among those that has a block vote? Agamba the college endorsed her or him? First akalulok akogwekali.
I want to say that is Kadondi Gracious from CHS.
Block vote.
Yes.
Then Cobhams, so do you think they have that solidarity?
Not really, because we've not seen Cobhams come out to endorse any of the persons who come from their college. There are rumors that Cobhams endorsed Hannah Kalema, yet they have candidates. They have Dangote, they have Chaja. So, and we are hearing that they endorsed Hannah, so it cannot be a block vote for Dangote or either Chaja. But then when you look at CHS, the only candidate they endorsed is Kadondi.
Right. Kama Junior. Who is taking who in your perspective?
In your debate, I didn't hear the word NRM. Where do you live, NRM?
I don't know. You can tell me. I didn't live in NRM.
I think.
No, you have to remember. You have to remember, Makerere University does not allow political parties. These guys use them either to get support.
Okay, in
or
your
how where they fall.
understanding.
So me not mentioning NRM has no problem with this.
Where do you live, NRM candidate? Because he is there.
Do you know him? Mine?
There's this fat man. My brother, you can hear. Who is that?
This time round, NRM bro. Bakol Jime Prince, I think that is the NRM candidate, but still you cannot compare him to the rest of the candidates. That's why you see
Junior,
all our conversations, we are not going to mention the NRM flag bearer.
That man you see is unpopular. That's why I don't know him. But as I can see, what is on ground is a battle between two elephants, and when they are fighting, it must be the grass is to suffer.
So is the grass and
You get?
what are the elephants?
Now, the battle is between Kadondi and Anna. I have a clear description, clear knowledge about such two candidates. First of all, Kadondi is one of the students who've been in the previous leadership Guild office. Is it 91st?
Then serving as a class representative.
So she has been in power.
And I don't think it's her first time to join politics, because previous elections, I saw her campaigning for current, though not serving, but I saw her campaigning for the current mayor, Lord Mayor for Kampala. Barimwezo. So I have been seeing some instances where she is interacting with giant politicians, the likes of my colleague of Kawempe, is it Kawempe North? Narkora. So here,
wait. I'm sorry but wait. Do you think for you to be engaged on the national politics level has an impact on the university? Because a few people knows Balimwezo in campus. Few people knows that you've been with Narkola. Few people know that you may be associated with big men in parliament. For us who want the ground level of the university here, what ground do you have?
Far back in 80s and 90s, it was likely to happen that few people would be known that you campaigned for Barimwezo.
Yes.
But now, even someone who is in Kabale University, who is in Lubanda district, knows that girl campaigned for Nalukola. What does it mean? Social media is here to do what? To put the wrongs right. But here, if I can check on the capacity of Anna Karema, that is a celebrity. You cannot underrate her. You cannot despise her, because I see she has a lot of influence. But at the end, we shall get the extent who is winning who. Anna Karema has been on ground. She's known everywhere as what? A former who I had once saw her driving a Benz in Makerere University. I saw her with a military attire. We were in
the father is the military general.
So from there, Eranga, you know this, that once a general is always a general. Once a general's daughter is also a what? A general. So from that background, she can outcompete the opponents through money, because you cannot be a general and you do what? And you see, money is is a problem in every field. Wherever you see a coin, I saw my colleagues of Litoma previously voting someone just because of 1K. Someone giving power.
But I think the university students are beyond.
They are intellectuals, I believe, but money remains money. That's why it forced someone to betray the Son of God.
Okay, Mr. Dumba. According to how you have been monitoring the ground, the strategy every candidate uses, And of course, you have concluded that we have 2 candidates in the race so far. So, according to you now, we say the biggest percentage of mine, if I'm to stake, I'm staking on this because of this and this, because of what she had been doing, because of what they have been doing, strategies wise.
To me, if I'm to give the biggest percentage, I would give Kadondi Gracious a 49%.
Yeah.
And then Hannah, I would give her a 42. Fine, she's popular, but I want to believe that this is a university of intellectuals. We don't vote someone because of their populism.
Yeah.
We also look at their ideologies. We look at what is this person going to do for us. I already said that we need a guild president who is radical with the administration. And I want to say that Kadondi is manifesting that to the students. And currently, I want to believe she has an upper hand of going through 49%, 42%, and then the other candidates share the remaining percentages.
Okay, so come on. According to you, who is taking it? If you're to stake your man on the candidate, whom are you staking on that Atwala?
This is from the analysis I made after studying this race for almost a month. I believe if all goes the way I can see it, Kadondi Gracious is likely to challenge them.
Thank you very much for watching. Of course, Fresh Exclusive Media YouTube. Subscribe, share, comment, like us. We like it so much. You're in Kabash.